showing up matters. It's kind of my purpose. I was raised, like so many others, with not a lot. I was raised in family businesses, so we lost everything a few times. Started working at 5, so I've always been a self-starter, but my parents were always giving back from an early age. So with my Gold Award, which is my major project, I actually raised funds and did an overnight camp for the underserved Girl Scouts in Santa Ana, so who had never gone away to camp. So I got my brother to come in and teach knots and figure out, help them earn some badges for that weekend. So it's kind of always been who I am. Yeah, I'd say the number one thing is having people in our lives that show up, and having that being an adult role model, or ideally the parents, adults in their life, is, I think, the role modeling is probably the number one things that kids need. Encouragement and celebrating alongside them. And it doesn't have to be family, right? It can be a teacher, it could be a neighbor, it could be anybody. It is just who I am, but I feel a sense of gratitude for the things that I have, and the ability, my struggles that have got me to where I am, and to be able to be, to help people through their struggles. It really, I say I benefit just as much as anybody else. I'm gonna go back to it. Showing up matters. Is when I meet people, whether it's throughout my career or people I've just known in the community as well, is I didn't do anything different, and then finding out how impactful whatever I did, said, was, how it mattered to the other person. It's been super rewarding for me, and I learned that I don't have to do any grand gestures, just as long as I'm being authentic and just showing up. I would give our community, don't underestimate our power to influence. We, as HR leaders, have the ability to be the role model and to show up for, at all different levels, and in the community itself, in our companies, and in youth, our neighborhood, our kids. Don't underestimate the power. And I love that the HR Givers is absolutely making this as a reachable and celebrating the give back that the community is doing.